Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is KG, this is me, and we're here to fix an oopsie. I don't know how this happened. We're pretty sure that the upside down had something to do with it, but our live streams from earlier this afternoon for chapters 3 and 4 of our Stranger Things reaction is gone.
Whatever. We'll do a quick one right now.
So we're going to do a quick chapter 3, chapter 4 combo in one video. So let's get to it. So we are backtracking here because we've already
So episode 3 is Pollywog.
Pollywog. So
this is where they find Dart.
They name him D'Artagnan. So they find this
because he loves nougat.
Yes. The three musketeers. So there is something in Dustin's garbage can. Yeah. And it turns out it's this little cute little Pollywog thing. It's cute as right? So Dustin falls in love with it, promises that he's going to take it forever, right? And then it turns out that Will recognizes this thing as one of the things he fucking coughed up, just like a smaller slug-like version. Yeah. This has 2 front arms. So he ends up taking it to school, where it subsequently escapes, of course, because what else can happen? There is a hunt for it. And during this hunt for it, Will actually comes across it. And of course, that triggers this flashbacky thing or sends him to the upside down. Yeah. And he goes tearing ass out of the school. And then he gets fucking assaulted by the big Hydra, whatever, the fucking 7-layered dick, whatever the fuck it is. And that thing just like shoots its shit all inside of fucking Will. And now he's all fucked up, right?
Just standing there, just standing there out in the field.
Just, yeah, straight up just standing
Meanwhile, there. Dart is just roaming the
Dart's
city.
off like, yeah, no, he's not. Because Dustin takes him home. Takes him home.
The friends don't know.
Oh, so Dustin ends up taking him home. But during this time, maybe it's right before, right after, I can't remember anyway. Fucking 11 escapes. Yeah. She leaves Hopper's house to go in search of Mike. She comes across Mike, but who's Mike hanging out with? Max.
Max. And then pops her off her skateboard.
Dude, that bitch got jealous.
It was like a force push.
She was jelly as fuck. So she force pushed her off her skateboard. She then she fucking takes off. She takes off. And then you end up into chapter 4. Yeah. Chapter 4. Well, in chapter 3, you have those ugly, rotten pumpkin things.
And those Will the Wise.
Yes. So in chapter 3, though, you have those ugly, rotten pumpkin things. They go to investigate that, right? Because that leads into chapter 4 as well.
Yeah, so the permanent energies out there, they're taking readings.
They're doing all their thing. But then Joyce ends up seeing the video that just happens to be taken while on Halloween. Will has a thing. So you get to see this fucking thing. So we know that it's not just like a vision or anything. We know he's actually traveling to the upside down. Right. They call them like a seer, something. Anyway, I don't fucking remember. I'm drunk at this point. So then we get into chapter 4, which we have to kind of put together here. So then we get into chapter 4, which is Will the Wise. Let me grab my notes so I can remember what the fuck I'm talking about here. So Hopper gets super pissed, like fucking pissed, like he's the dad, at 11 because she snuck out and he was super scared about her. Yeah. So
well, he's been taking care of her for like a year, but he's trying to protect her, making sure that, you know, she doesn't go out, because if she goes out and she gets recognized or she gets mad at somebody, then the jig is up. She's done. They'll come for her. They will find her.
And he knows.
Because they almost got her ass in season 1. They were on it. So
yes, they were. So they end up getting in an argument, which happens, right? But this fucking teenager has superpowers. So instead of just like getting pissed and slamming her door, she's breaking shit and knocking shit over their fucking mind and getting so mad she breaks all the fucking windows at the same damn time, which is bullshit, dude. I'd have been pissed. She'd be paying for that shit.
Exactly.
So flashing over to Will in this chapter 4, he is having a hard time kind of differentiating between himself and this thing that has taken over him since he was assaulted.
It's almost like being possessed.
Yeah,
kind of.
Exactly.
That's the feeling I get
exactly. He's totally like getting possessed. So he can't really explain the things he's seeing in his head. So Joyce has him draw it out. So he ends up drawing these fucking things that don't look like anything, but they ended up figuring out that if you put them together, they make up this whole big thing. So then Bob comes in, Bob the brain comes in, and Joyce allows him to come and at least figure out what this is. And he figures out that it's a map. It's a map of Hawkins. Mm-hmm. So in figuring out that it's a map, they figure out that those are vines.
Right.
And those vines are just spreading out like fucking roots. Yeah.
They're like
underground in Hawkins.
It's like a cancer.
Yeah.
It's growing.
So there's like these tunnels, and the tunnels aren't necessarily the upside down, I don't think, but like tunnels that has been infiltrated by the upside down anyway. So
well, we're getting close here, and I think Phil the Nude is actually locked outside. So can we wrap it up, please?
We can wrap it up. So the one big thing, though, that we learned from this, aside from those vines and stuff, is that D'Artagnan is a fucking Demogorgon. Mm-hmm. He's a Demogorgon. So then from there, you go into chapter 5, which you can check out the chapter 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 videos in this playlist, the Stranger Things playlist. So our sincere apologies. Whatever amazing things we had said originally are gone. They are gone and forgotten. So hopefully somebody had watched that earlier today.
Got rid of it.
So chapters 3 and 4, this is it. So for the drunks, this is KG. This is me. Check out the rest of the playlist, and we'll see you for Drunk Live in about 10 minutes. Go watch Stranger Things. It's excellent.